Hello, everybody. My name is Herbsurdity Podcast El Segundo, and this is the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb. To my left is my co-host.
Just Alex. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
And today we have a very special guest. This is JB Catchinlight. If you're from Dinwiddie, you already know him. You didn't need an introduction. Okay, this is Dinwiddie Anthem himself. All right, he put the whole town on the map. And if you Petersburg, you probably don't need an introduction either. But you can find him anywhere, streaming service. If you don't know him by Catchinlight, you know him by 3000. He's been out here a long time, talking about radio plays, music videos, TV appearances. There's a good chance that if you ever went to the racetrack, you might have seen my man there getting on. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about it, JB. I'm ready to hop in early. You know what I'm saying? I got my peach tea moonshine.
That's what that is?
This is 4TF official right here. This is straight from Mooch Dog. I told him, I said, hey man, we got a country boy rapper coming on the show, real important. He said, oh, okay, is he a big homie? I said, yeah. He said, I'm gonna make something special for you, right? This that good old shine, right? This like they used to do back in the day.
You gonna be able to make it home?
Probably not, but I ain't worried about that right now. We ain't talking about that. We talking about the show right now. We worry about that later.
All right, okay. You switched it all the way up.
Yeah,
usually
man.
It's Orange Jubilee, but we got something.
Oh no, I still had the Orange Jubilee before I got here.
Oh,
look, we don't worry about how I got here, right? I made it.
Hey man, hey.
You drive 25 miles an hour for 2 hours, you get anywhere.
I'm not gonna tell you how early it is in the morning, but it's all right. so JB, how did you get started, man, making music?
I really didn't. I recorded my first song. I was 22 years old. I'm 31 now.
Okay.
So I'm a little deep
decade into it. Yeah.
But my originally, I had a partner in high school.
Okay.
It was like our senior year. He was already recording. He was already doing his thing. And I had never really knew nobody personally that did music, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, we all got artists that we looked up to and look at on TV and stuff. So that's all I knew. But when he was telling me, he played a joint one day, like after school, I'm like, man, who the hell is that? He was like, that's me. I'm like, how did, I was like, dull to everything. Like, like how the hell you even, how you do this,
Right.
And he was like, man, you come with me one day. So I went with him to the studio and I just watched him. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, I know somebody that really do the music thing now. So, like I said, years passed after that, of course. I was like 16, 17 at the time. And I just had heard, I don't know what song it was or what artist it was exactly, like far as an industry artist. But I was like, man, that shit whack, man. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I could do this. So I just went to the studio and I ended up running into a partner that I knew from back in the day, and he was an engineer. And he like, I got a studio. And it was even to the point where I didn't even understand that you had to pay for this shit. You know
Right.
But luckily, I had the funds to do whatever.
Yeah.
But, I got with him. And he told me, broke everything down. I'm like, oh, all right, my bad. Gave him the money. And then we just started recording from there. The first shit was pretty lousy, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was hard.
Everybody.
But when I went back, years later and listened to it, I'm like, yo, this shit was horrible. Like, how was anybody vibing this?
But you got to start, though. You got to start.
Yeah, so. That's how I got. That's the whole story of how everything got started.
Okay.
All right, so this is the first time I've ever heard anybody have an origin story when it come to music, and it's because somebody else was so trash they were like, well, I gotta step in.
I forgot who it was.
It was trash. I'm like, you remember them if they was good.
I'm like, yo, he making money? I know I could do it. That gave me the push.
Hey man,
that's all you need, man.
That's all you need, bro.
Speaking of influences, though, who would you say are your influences, though?
Man, so being at the age that I'm at, what I'm saying, we were still, our radio was still, heavily East Coast, but like Hove, of course.
Yeah.
But then I still got your like Cash Money.
Yeah, I hear a lot of that in your music.
No Limit.
Yeah, a lot of
like
that.
the South. South vibes, like Pimp C. My pops and my uncles was always playing South music.
Okay.
So that's where I got that from.
Yeah.
And then the East Coast was what was on TV.
Right.
And what was on the radio. So it's more like a mixture, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So.
Because I hear a lot of New Orleans.
Yeah, like I like their beats. I like that
bounce music.
Yeah, I like that. And I just wanted to kind of create my own wave, so to speak.
Okay.
So I kind of try to blend the east and the southern together though. Somehow to create a Virginia sound, you know.
I definitely hear it.
Yeah. I was just about to say ain't no such thing as it. Like the struggle to find a Virginia sound is very hard. Because I know what you about to say. I don't even care, right? We appreciate Missy Elliott in here, right? We understand Pharrell did a lot for the world.
Well, now I was going to ask you what was that sound though, because they do have a sound.
Bruh, no. Okay, so
I'm asking.
The issue is there's a DMV sound, right?
Which is like go-go music, kind of.
Yes, right. Very go-go inspired. That's the DMV sound. You go up to Northern Virginia, Southern Maryland, DC. That you got it right. Tidewater, like I said, it's all Pharrell music. Like it's just all sound like that somebody was trying to put a little bit of the classical soul with the beat boop in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like video game sounds and whatnot.
Yeah, but the Central Virginia, we ain't got our own thing, and it's a shame because we need our own thing, right? And I accept it. I accept JB's version of what Central Virginia music sound like, and it might just be because I'm from here,
right?
But it remind me of Central Virginia every time I listen to it. Now I know you. So for those who don't know, JB is like, how many tapes in? Like 12.
Give or take, yeah.
Okay.
So he been doing this a minute. He got a lot of content out. All right, and like you can just stream. I'm telling y'all, he letting it out for free. You can just go listen to it right now. Get that main streaming numbers up because it's worth it. Yeah. But he was saying the other day he got an old joint, Country Vibes, right? And when y'all see the album work, right, the album cover, yo, like it's my man on the pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? He got like the straight leg denim on. You know what I'm saying? It's a very country vibe, right? The waves spinning like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the whole sound of it make you feel like you back out somewhere, right? Now, for those of you who from Petersburg, listen to the show. Everybody from Petersburg got a cousin in Dinwiddie. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. You ain't got no choice. I don't know what it is about the area, but I ain't never met somebody born and raised in Petersburg that didn't have a cousin in Dinwiddie. Country mouse, city mouse. That's how we roll. We very much alike, right? So it make me feel like when you go to that family cookout out in the country, you know what I'm saying? When they making the good, well, you can't mess with it no more. Pulled pork, but when they making the good barbecue, you know what I'm saying? When they got the good ribs on the grill, like it remind me of them moments. It remind me of the spades on the table with the mosquitoes biting on your neck. You know what I'm saying? Remind me of your uncle having too many Coors Lights, like passing out real quick.
Yeah, summer cookout vibes. Sure,
yo,
sure.
It give me those. It give me those late country nights with the stars out, and you trying to get your first joint when you was back. You know, when you was younger, and you was really trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it happen with the first girl you thought you had a shot with. Like I get them. I remember the moments, bro. Yeah, I remember being in school, right, and every house party was in the middle of nowhere. Nobody ever had a house party that was next to a 7-Eleven or somewhere convenient. It was always a gas station, maybe, right? And then like maybe. No across the street neighbor, and the next door neighbor was a mile away, and you was in the middle of a field somewhere with a bonfire going on. That was every party in school, bro. But you listen to Country Vibes, and that's what you got. Yep. It's that feeling. I love it.
That's what I was going for. But like I said, at the same time, I was living that, so it wasn't really nothing that I was really striving to do. I was just going off of life, you know what I'm saying? But like I always try to make music that that's memorable, that lasts. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some songs, I might have made one or two where next year, you forget about this song. You don't even think about it no more. And that's really like how radio is set up,
Yeah.
where a song it's a certain wave going on at the moment, and people jump on waves and make this type of song. Then next year that wave over with, and you like, damn, I forgot about this song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always try my best to make songs where I could go back and listen to it next year or year after next and be like, man, this still hard.
Timeless.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, timeless. Yeah, that's the word. So that's my goal, to make timeless music.
Right.
Because you gain a new fan every day. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody you might meet, or somebody that might meet somebody that that'll listen to your music that never heard of you before.
Right.
So I always in the back of my mind think like, and I don't want nobody to be like, man, this shit sound like 2006. This shit sound like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
sound like tall t-shirts.
yeah, like, damn, I don't want to hear this old, you know what I'm saying? I want them to hear it and be like, man, this hard.
Right.
And then get the information of the song after the fact, like, oh, damn, he made this in 2015. Damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's my goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's weird though, because there is also still a market for like older music or nostalgia type music.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's a weird balance you got to have.
People ain't never gonna let crunk music go. They said it out loud. They said Lil Scrappy, greatest artist alive. I done heard many people say that, and I go, all right, when last time he put something out?
He don't got to though.
He don't, bro.
He
don't.
My dad said it's about Frankie Beverly Mays. they ain't never made another song. They still good to go. They can tour right now. COVID times, they can tour right now.
Yeah, that's the beauty. That's the type of vibe I go for, man.
Right.
I want to be like Lil Boosie.
Okay.
Lil Boosie, of course, right now the music that he making is not really up to par as to when we was.
Yeah.
It's still good music though,
Yeah.
if you are a Boosie fan.
Sure.
But as far as newer people,
Yeah.
they're like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? People might, and you like my little cousin, like he never really was familiar with Lil Boosie. He younger.
Right.
He probably like 14, 15.
Oh yeah. He missed
So
this.
he missed it when,
He was on the radio.
Lil Boosie was the top dog. You know what I'm saying?
What Wipe Me Down was the
Yeah.
anthem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, we ain't gonna
See,
talk
like they
about
don't
that.
understand that.
Right.
They listening to the music now, like, and I understand, but just being a Boosie fan, you be like, man, this all right, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's Boosie, it's cool.
He's one of the more consistent artists out there. So I mean, if you didn't like it then, you probably wouldn't like it now. But vice versa.
Right.
I can't listen to Set It Off when I've been drinking, because it the slightest thing made me want to fight.
But you see what that does. What Set It Off does. It gives you maybe a memory of a time that you actually set it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why that goes to like Frank Beverly and Mays.
Right.
Like Lil Boosie don't have to make nothing else.
Right.
Lil Boosie could do shows, forever off of the music from the past.
It's true.
Something we said on the show before. He was hungry at one point, right? But his fridge full now.
Yeah.
It's full. Like he was locked up for a minute, got out, and still was throwing thousands of dollars at people. Like, he got money.
Yeah.
He all right. He's set. He can retire happy, healthy, and if he ever feel like it, somebody gonna pay him money just to come be somewhere, show up at a car dealership.
Yeah, about to say a bar mitzvah and be straight for a year.
Yeah, he be all right.
Exactly.
Like,
So I mean,
he one of the type of folk that can just charge a weird price and people be like,
yeah,
I'll pay it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Which is a cool lane to occupy.
I'm trying to get there, man. I'm trying to be there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want somebody to be like, hey, look, we need somebody to show up every first Thursday at Walmart and just shop and get caught on camera. I'm like, I'm there, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah.
$20? Way. Free groceries though, right? I need free groceries. Free groceries, I'm in it. I don't need nothing else.
Let me ask you something now. It's a kind of a serious question, but it's something I've been thinking about. 2020 been a wild year, right? All year long. We almost out of it. But that's two questions actually. Like, what has it taught you as an artist though? Like trying to like maneuver through this year.
you gotta be creative. Like now, you got TikTok and stuff like that.
Right.
So a lot of stuff is, you don't really need a full 4 minutes. Of the song.
Right.
TikTok, 20 seconds?
Something like that.
If you can have that hard 20 seconds in a song, they use that for a TikTok, that gets you through there.
Yeah.
Now, that's good, for the moment. But like I said, that's where it goes to me saying making memorable music that lasts forever.
Right.
But if you get, that's just the easier part. I think it became easier for artists to get streams anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
All you need is 20 seconds, a hard 20 seconds, or a funny 20 seconds in a song or whatever.
Yeah.
To get you through there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because most people ain't even listening to it after that.
Right.
But that's all you need. So as an artist, it's kind of easier.
Okay.
To get through there. But if you not what's the word, like a gimmick rapper or whatever, then you still gotta, you gotta go hard. You gotta put that work in.
Okay. All right. Now, the second question, I guess, just as a man, as a human being, what has 2020 been like for you?
Man, it's it really showed me that you gotta figure out ways to make money to survive out here, because of jobs.
Yeah.
Man,
just like that.
I even let y'all in on it. Like, I had a job I worked at for 4 years, and this shit happened.
Right.
They like, look, man, we got to make some cuts. You know what I mean? So I lost my job for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
And I've been there 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So 2020 taught me you got to figure out a hustle, or create your own business.
Yeah.
Get your own revenue going.
Yeah.
Because they rich. These jobs rich.
Yeah, they all right.
And they can make cuts. They don't care about your life.
Right.
You feeding your family don't matter to them.
Not at all.
So that's what it really showed me. Like, a lot of people, they was like 40 million people lost their job.
At the height, yeah.
Everybody not fortunate enough to get their job back.
Yeah.
And everybody not fortunate enough to survive.
Yeah. For sure.
Without their job.
For sure.
So it also, but I never was the type to to give a job my all anyway. I'm a
hey, babe.
I like to say, you know what I mean, especially if it's not a job that I really particularly enjoy. I give you the bare minimum so I don't get fired.
Exactly.
But if I was to get fired, then cool.
Okay. Yeah.
It ain't my heart not hurting.
Hey, man, it's honest. I feel it.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying. I don't know, if y'all work or if y'all got jobs or whatever the case may be, but you have worked before.
Sure.
And there's people besides you at a job that's going so hard.
Yeah.
That if something happened where they lost their job, they'll probably die or cry or pass out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
That'll never be me.
Yeah.
That'll never be me. I just don't. I can't go hard for nothing that I know that's not certain.
Right.
My name not on the title.
Exactly.
I can't go as hard for it.
I respect that.
For as far as a job go.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't Catchinlight Industries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all right. Nah, man, I feel like every time we talk about 2020, right? We talk about Black Lives Matter. We talk about COVID, and that's what I feel like. That's what 2020 is gonna be remembered as,
for sure.
And it depends on where you at that set the tone for you. But I feel like we don't really talk about any of the good stuff that ever happened in 2020. Like, it hasn't been all bad.
No,
it hasn't been. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a few things that I'm gonna remember positively about 2020. Like, this podcast started in 2020. I'm gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Real ones dropped in 2020. You know what I'm saying? You gonna remember that. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a hot tape. I don't know if y'all heard Real Ones at all, but Alex's favorite joint on there, pair of Crocs.
That's how you got on the show. He sent me that. Yeah. That's how you got on the show.
Yeah. I knew he was gonna vibe with it when he heard it. So for those who don't know, because we ain't talk about it yet, and I done had too much moonshine already. I got my ears hot. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting here looking and thinking about it. So for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, JB Catchinlight is known as the coolest rapper in the game. That's it. He ain't on the gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying? He not always on the lovey-dovey stuff. It's just he cool with it. In and out every day. This is the first time I seen him without stunner shades on in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's mad interviews where he just got on, you know what I'm saying, hater blockers for no reason. Inside, nighttime, don't even matter. He wants you to see yourself. You got to look in his reflection of his sunglasses. See yourself looking at him. That's what you got going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
how you like prevent like people from asking goofy questions.
Yo, it is because when you got to see yourself,
You gotta, yeah.
I went through I did an interview. He ended up not even putting it out.
Oh man, oh no.
Yeah, he was asking some wild questions, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I was kind of respecting it because you know, maybe that's just what his whole gimmick was.
Yeah.
yeah,
But he was just asking questions, and I just was like, he'll ask him, and you know, if you can't look at nobody's ass, you really can't get a whole vibe from them. So he was just saying questions, and I'm just like looking at him like, man, yo, like really. But I'm keeping a straight face.
Yeah.
He's just looking in the glare. But if he could see my ass,
Yeah.
he probably would have been like, man, let's end this now. I was like, man, what are you talking about, man?
yeah.
You know. So the glasses do help that.
Right.
Yes, that's
Right.
right. Like,
I already know.
yeah.
The glasses do help that. You're like, man.
Now for the drunkest segue of the morning,
Okay.
yeah, because I done primed up. I got my Herbsurdity questions ready. I'm here with it. So it's like always, it's gonna be a 2-part question.
Let's get to both parts this time.
Hey man, your business,
Yo,
man.
Like,
Hey,
look, we'll introduce one topic and we'll spend 30 minutes on that topic. The show will be over. Let me get to part 2.
Yeah, and then part 2 always be crazy, and people like, whoa, I wanted to talk about that on the show, and I got too late.
Yeah,
Show's over.
show's
I don't care.
over.
Talk about it off camera. Think about it when you go home.
So
That man got to live in that for like 3 whole days. He be sitting there going, why would you ask that? I'm like, because I said so, son. So, the first one is not as ridiculous, but I'm using it to prime up, right? So there is a running debate on this show about the beginning of trap music. It's very simple. Some people say, now this is a bipartisan argument, specifically for Atlanta trap music. We taking 3 6 out of the equation because I already said that's why I think.
Right, so straight Atlanta.
yeah,
Straight Atlanta.
Okay.
T.I. or Gucci, who is the founder of trap music?
It's like 2-1 Ti right now.
Well,
it's
I mean, technically, I would go with T.I. because he had the album Trap Music. Was the name of the album?
That's 3-1 T.I. That's very simple.
You know they
Like
doing the verses here
Yeah.
at some point.
T.I.
Stop
and
playing.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
What? Are y'all serious?
It's next week or this week one? No.
It's like in the middle of November.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
but that's gonna be the next verses.
Yeah.
I did not even know that, man.
Because like Busta Rhymes was trying to challenge Ti for some oddball
Because
reason.
you know
Why?
T.I. was T.I. called 50 out,
Yeah,
right?
he wanted 50.
He wanted 50. 50 like, nah.
Yo, 50. I feel like 50 know he retired. Like he
Yeah.
literally was like, I ain't thought about rapping in a minute, but let's talk about jokes on the internet. I got you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about memes.
50 only really got his one album and the one G Unit album, and that's kind of it.
No. What? 50 got albums?
He do, but like in terms of just hits,
The first,
His first two.
I already say, yeah, the second
the Massacre?
The Massacre Jones. The Massacre Jones is not up with Get Rich or Die Trying.
Obviously not.
No,
But
nowhere
it's good.
I mean, yeah. But that was dominated by Candy Shot, which nobody wants to hear in 2020.
All right,
or whenever
so-
they would do that.
So let me tell y'all a weird part, because I'm still gonna get to this part
Oh, yeah,
too.
go
This
ahead,
is what
go
normally
ahead.
happens, but I gotta address this before we move forward. So there's this era of hip hop. I blame West Coast for specifically. Death Row Records, I think, is like who really like pushed this in motion. But G-Funk, right? Gangsta Funk was a thing. You know, Snoop Dogg had to, you know what I'm saying, come out, press curl, you know what I'm saying, it's ready. In that era of hip hop was weird to me because it got really R&B heavy, and it's great for people like Nate Dogg, you know what I'm saying? But if you was really just trying to be barred up, it won't happen like that, because everything slowed down a whole lot, and like it was more about the melody than it was about the bars, right? And so I feel like it never fully went away, because when I first discovered 50, it was bars. You know what I'm saying? I thought, you know what I'm saying? You hear Wankster, and I was like, oh, this is a fire diss track. You didn't even know who it was about at first, but I just was like, yeah, whoever it is, they feel it. You know what I'm saying? That joint hurt. And then I thought about the album, and I was like, yo, Many Men, fire. But even still, it was a little melody to it. But then later he started going into, you know, Candy Shop and Magic Stick, and it was just
so
too much singing, and it was too much for me.
So 50 Cent is either a genius or like a actual predator, right? Like, hear me out, right? Like, he got Ja Rule all the way out of the paint, and then literally took his spot. Yep. Like the same exact stuff that Ja Rule was on. Yep. 50 was on the exact same stuff.
And that basically pretty much made Ja Rule beat himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He fell in the trap.
Yeah.
He tried to go to what 50 was doing, instead of just keep on making. Right. Had Ja Rule made a fire ass diss song, but singing and shit like how he was doing it, people would have still been buying it. People still would have still been singing it. Yeah. And it just would have been a diss on it. Yeah. You never go away from what you doing. You never go over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
with nobody.
Now look, what's crazy though is, like, even more crazy is that Drake is the evolution of all of that.
Stop playing with me. Don't play with me.
He is though.
Don't play with me. And so
he is though.
Listen, I don't know how you feel about Drake.
Okay.
Alex is a huge fan of Drake.
I say huge.
No, you the world's biggest Drake fan.
Whoa.
Compared to me, you the world's biggest Drake fan.
Obviously, if that's the case.
Because I'm not a fan of Aubrey. I'm not. And maybe, you know what? You're right. You piece something together for me. Maybe it's because, now I'm not going to ask your opinion on the show. I ain't trying to mess your career up. You know what I'm saying? Because you might say the wrong thing and he'll end you right now. I don't know. I'm okay with him ending me. I don't care. I want him to, so I can address why he had to come for the smallest podcast in the world. Listen, maybe because I won't with the sing-songy for a minute, that like the fact that he became that upsets me even more. But he wanted to be an R&B singer, but he can't sing. Yeah, he wanted to be one. Like he didn't even want to rap. He rapped out of thinking it was easier, and it bothers me that people tried to establish that it is, but it's like he don't write bars. He's just repeating bars. You're not creative. You don't have a creative soul. What he did fresh. What he did on his own.
Well, here's my thing.
What he did is him.
Time out. Because like Kanye, you can make the same argument, but Kanye's clearly like the creative director for the Kanye brand.
I think Kanye has a creative soul.
But Drake may have that too. It's just not.
Kanye also has his own bars.
He does.
Some people clown him for his bars at the time, but he had them. The world wasn't ready for Kanye when he first tried to be Kanye. I think he had to wait a while to get there. Like, he really had to have the car accident. He really had to have Through the Wire put him there, because
he knew the story.
Yeah, the story was real hard. The story was fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you heard it and you were like, ooh, my man went through some things. And it's probably because he didn't know how to put the rest of his tragedy like on wax, right? But
like most rappers from like the middle 2000s or early 2000s are all superheroes. Because they all have origin stories.
Oh, yeah, they do.
50 got shot 9 times and lived. Kanye was in a car accident.
Yeah. Yo, what, JB? What's your origin story, bro? If you had to have that comic book origin, that's not the second part, but I got to talk about it now because it's opportune.
I definitely, you know, shout out to God.
Yeah,
those two things haven't happened.
Right,
good.
Yeah. Knock on wood. I don't know. It's fine. I guess I'm in the era after that, so I ain't a superhero. I'm just in the book though. But
between the panels,
yeah, I'm like a sidekick or something.
Spider-Man best friend.
They seen me and was like, you know what, you can roll.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? I don't really have that big time origin story. You know what I mean? You know, like I told y'all, man, I heard somebody rapping one day. It was whack. The song was whack. And I'm like, I could do better than that. So I did it.
I mean, that sounds like Booster Gold type origin.
Yo, it is, bro. Like, it's just like, yo, no, anybody can do that. I got it. Don't worry about it. Hey, hold my beer. I'm on it. Yo, I'll be right back with a hit. Like, that's kind of what happened, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So I know you weren't there for the rise, right? But I remember like when Dinwiddie Anthem came out, which is a joint like everybody first started, rocking with JB on, was Dinwiddie Anthem. So when it first came out, it like slowly creeped through the area. If you from the Tri-Cities, like you probably heard it. Like it was hard to miss. And so I was like sitting at my job, in the parking lot, somebody's playing. I was like, what is this? Right? Somebody made a song about Dinwiddie? Who? What? Like I was confused, right? Like my eyebrows kept going up and down. Right? I was like, what are you talking about? And then like I heard it again, and then I heard it later, and then like I kept hearing it. Like it was just like occasionally. I heard it the other day, like out in Dinwiddie. Like I live near there now, and I'm in Dinwiddie, and somebody just was playing it, and I was like, I'm so glad I'm getting JB on the show because there's still people out here listening.
I made that song in 2011.
See, timeless music.
Yes, yeah.
And it's still well lately. Like I say, the last 3 months is not my most streamed song, but shit, up until 3 months ago, it's been my most streamed song, even up until this year.
Is it 85 on 85? Is that your most streamed now?
Well, 85 on 85 has gotten me international play.
Oh,
yeah. Like I wasn't aware, but now I'm able to look up my analytics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, it was like 28 different countries.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike Angel, man.
Okay.
Mike X Angel. Well, also known he's a great producer. He's a great artist as well. Yeah. But yeah.
Shout out to Mike, man. I actually got that song old.
Yeah, I remember.
We made that song.
That's on Country Vibes.
We made that song in 2014.
Okay.
This was before he's actually on. Like he's signed and all that. So, but this was before he even got signed. Okay. We made this song. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you. I was like the first person to pay for a feature from him.
Okay.
Because he played some music for me of his, and I'm like, man, you sound alright, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was still in the time where I was kind of being like tough. Right, so I couldn't say, hey man, you sound good, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now I would tell him today, man, this sound good. This sounds good. But at the time I'm like, man, you alright, man.
Right.
You wanna do some music together? And he was the first person to tell me, like, look, man, I charge for, I'm like, well, that's cool. You know what I mean? Because of his following. He had a good following then.
Yeah.
And he's from Richmond.
Okay, yeah.
So I knew that I had yet to reach Richmond.
Right.
So I'm like, man, it's a good it's a good investment.
Yeah.
So I paid him. I did 2 songs with him.
Okay.
One song he more so did like background vocals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus a hook on 85 on 85. So that song right there, like I said, got me international play. I really don't think that is very popular around here though. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I personally haven't heard anybody, not many people riding to it.
I say I mean it ain't as strong as Dinwiddie Anthem, like you know what I'm saying. But no, I've heard people talk about 85 on 85. And now, granted, some of those people also know Mike. So I'm saying the history of y'all two working together for the first time, the transparency on the podcast. I met JB and Mike at the same time, like in the same era. We all used to have a job together when I first started. So I was there at the beginning, like when their music was young.
Okay.
And Mike, if you ever listening to this, because something happened, right? So the man gave me one of his tapes, right? When he was just making beats and stuff, right? He was just doing like instrumentals, and he had a tape of instrumentals, and I liked them. Right, I liked the tape. I thought it was good. I was vibing to it in my car. I live very messy. For those who know me,
Yeah.
my car look ridiculous. I got a Baby Yoda doll in that joint right now. I got 3 empty bottles of Orange Jubilee in there right now. Like my car look ridiculous, bro. I got mini muffins for no reason. So like I lost.
Still got those muffins?
No, I ate the muffins with the boxes there though. Like for no reason. So I lost the CD. He gave me a CD. I lost it, bro. And I tried to tell him. He was like, "Yo, you listen to it yet?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I vibe with it. But can I get like another joint?" And he was just like, "Man, you ain't want to listen to my tape. That's cool, man. You ain't had to be, you know, saying a jerk about it." And I was like, "But I like the tape, bro. I need
really
another one. Like I really lost it, and like I feel like he left thinking I won't really rocking with the music, and but I was, and I don't have the tape anymore, and I never found it. I don't have that car anymore. It was the Cavalier."
Oh.
With the oil spill and the trunk was full of antifreeze. So like I'm still hurt. And Mike, if you even still got that instrumental, bro, I want that instrumental specifically. Like I want the whole CD back, man. If you ever listen to this, please give me my second copy, bro. Cause I really did. Like I dropped 5 on it and I want it back. I want my 5. That was $5 that I lost, bro.
I mean, no, facts though.
And like his stuff costs way more now, but I don't care, bro. It was 5. 5 is a lot to me, bro. Okay.
Hey, COVID times, that 5 is real.
It is, man.
Look, let me ask JB this though. Would you, if an offer came on the table right now for you to sign to a major label deal, would you take it or would you stay independent?
Well, I probably would sign, but you know what I mean, I like I said, I've been in it for a little minute now where I gained a lot of knowledge, so
right.
I definitely had to read
the
contract.
Both eyeballs.
I even took some courses on that.
Okay.
So I definitely had to read the contract. Now if the contract, you know, was good enough, then I would. Then I'd sign, you know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the contract.
Okay. Make sure you get your keep your publishing and all that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that I prefer that over the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Your publishing. I mean, I know a lot of people not letting you keep your masters, but that's something that if I could create that from the beginning where I keep my masters, that'll if 5 labels came to me, the one out of the 5 that said, "Hey, you can keep your masters," is the one I go with.
Right.
Oh yeah, you make way more money in the long run.
Yeah. That's what it's about, the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a lot of labels probably hit you with.
Yeah, because they want to own everything, man.
Yeah, so they gonna put your song in a Sonic commercial and never
Yeah,
give you money for it.
They give you $3 million because they ready to make 30 off.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why
right.
not give you 3? That's nothing. Yeah, so
it's a tricky spot to be in.
yeah, so that's the important thing to me. Just
Okay.
the contract word.
Touring, man. What's post COVID? What's the touring situation? Are you trying to go out and tour?
Man, if I have done a few shows locally.
Okay.
For people, you know, I've been like I can say 2020. I did like 20 shows this year.
Okay.
Like on a local level though.
Okay.
And they've been, you know, I got paid for them.
Hey.
Yeah.
So
That's what matters.
So I'm really, you know, I'm kind of excited about that.
Okay.
But if I could, you know, go on the road and do stuff,
Yeah.
I'm definitely down for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be more honored than anything because especially in another state, like, wow, y'all heard of me? Y'all want me to come there? Why not? Y'all paying me too?
All right.
Let's get it. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely with it.
Yeah.
If the opportunity presents itself, I'm definitely there.
Because I feel like you could probably do some numbers in New Orleans, bro.
Yeah, I'm there.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yo, he could.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like,
I'm trying to
right
see
there.
something is playing in New Orleans,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
It's gotta pop in New Orleans.
I got
I
got another joint. I haven't released it yet. That joint is a straight. I'll let y'all.
Crazy that I'm trying to see something.
I think so.
Oh snap!
I think it's better. But I mean, well, as far as how my homegirl came on it, how I'm trying to see something.
You talking about Quee?
Yeah.
All right.
As far as how Quee came on it though, I don't know. Yeah, she set it off on the track for me. So, but the beat wise and stuff, I think the beat and all that is better. It's still your same drum pattern almost.
Okay.
But I like the song better.
Man, that's that upbeat, man.
Yeah.
When you put that upbeat music out, I be really getting it. And then second part. I ain't gonna forget this time. I ain't gonna forget this time.
Please.
All right. So for those unfamiliar with JB Catchinlight, right? So there is a theme that has evolved of him being classified. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about a higher level. We talking about eating bagels and drinking smoothies. You know what I'm saying? A upgraded brother. Okay. So I want to know, right? What you not rocking with no more, right? Just and it don't matter, like people wise, thing wise, hobby wise, it don't matter. The thing that you threw away, you done with, right? And then what's next? What's the next upper echelon thing you finna do? That's what I want to know.
Man, I was just me and my girl was just at the mall yesterday, and I was like looking at these like shirts and shit,
Yeah.
and hats and shit, and I'm like, what if I start dressing like wearing button-down shirts and nice hats and shit more every day or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I was like, what
Jay-Z
if I,
in his 40s.
what if I, what if I presented myself on that type of level? You know, having a nice button-down shirt on, nice slacks. You know what I mean? Slide in, nice hard bottom shoes and shit like that. Wow. Eating a bagel and having a smoothie.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of crazy. So that's what I was thinking. But you know, like I said, I laugh and joke, have a good time a lot. So my girl like, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about like when I leave here, I might go over there and grab me a shirt and just put it on today.
Yeah. Gotta play with it, man. You gotta play with the style.
So that's why I would think about maybe you know, switching the wardrobe up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, I love all right, so I got told when I was younger, right? I was at a aviation institution, right? Flying in a 4-person plane for the first time. They was trying to show us how to fly. I was doing weird stuff as a kid. We talk about it in another show. So it was an old head that was there, right? And I remember saying to him, bro, I'm never gonna not wear jeans. I told him it was corny to not wear jeans, right? And then I went like 6 years without wearing jeans. When I got older, right? Because he told me, he said, young brother, you don't understand what it's like when you get my age. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even that old. He was like 28 at the time. But I was dumb young. I was like 15, you know, stupid age. And he was like, man, when you get my age, you start having a job, you gonna want linen and slacks and shirts that button properly. Like that's what you gonna want, something loose, something clean. He said, you see the shoes I'm wearing? You gonna want a pair of these when you get older. Them sneakers, they're gonna be cool sometime, but they ain't gonna be cool all the time. And I thought that man was the most foolish person alive until I hit the age I'm at now. I'm about to be 32 in a couple weeks. And he right, bro. I wear hard sole boots and I like to wear, I'm wearing dress pants right now with a t-shirt on. This is something you only see your drunk uncle wear right here. I've always been a drunk uncle before I was an uncle.
You definitely got the whole vibe.
Yeah.
Whole vibe. That's
why I exist.
Hey, so look, I didn't know this man had feet until the other day. We was done recording the podcast. We was talking about some business. This man came out of his shoes. I ain't never seen his feet before. Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, first and foremost, when did you take your shoes off? Cause like I just never seen it. He had toes and everything.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying. I keep the boots on 24/7.
I mean,
you know
as long as I
know
known this man, boots been on.
I bought multiple pairs of the same boots.
Yeah.
Like a cartoon character.
I definitely remember when we used to work together. You used to rock the boots.
Yeah,
nothing changed.
Yeah.
Nothing changed.
I was like, yo, bro, still rocking the boots. But I said I knew they weren't the same because they was clean.
True.
Facts.
So
yeah,
I knew they weren't the same. I was like, yo, them the same. That was just what I would think about it. I'm like,
bro.
yo, Herb still rocking the boots.
Yeah, bro. Same brand, but
Yo, yeah, all right. Now, ain't even gonna shout the Brown out, though, because, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got no sponsors right now.
They got to cut the check.
Yeah, I wanted to, bro. Like, I tried to get a sponsor before, and then, what they ain't tell me no. This is the crazy part. They ain't tell me no, right? I want MD 2020 to get us a sponsorship, right? What they said was, we're not looking to sponsor anybody right now. That's all they said. Which, in all fairness, I've never seen them sponsor anybody. I don't know if they even know how to do it or what people ask for. I won't even ask for nothing crazy. I won't even ask for a fat $1 million check or something. I just wanted, like, bro,
some free bottles.
So, yeah, send me a bottle. Send me a shirt. Send me a logo. I don't care. Send me a sticker, bro. I'm in it.
To even get an answer back was cool though.
Yeah.
Yo,
because they acknowledge you.
Facts. I was like, how y'all know what my email is? And I remember I sent it to him with an email. Like, it took me, because I was drinking while I was doing it, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I had to rethink about it.
Yeah, I got I reached out to a few companies, and all of them hit me back.
Yeah.
Can you talk about it? Who?
I mean, well.
Wait, don't.
I mean, well,
yeah,
I
ain't trying to mess your stuff up.
I mean, like Wawa.
Word.
Because my song Ain't That Something, where I talk about the bagels and smoothies.
Yeah.
I had did the video. I had went. It's a crazy story with it. The guy that recorded it, that did the video for me, he like, man, I ain't gonna say the other place because they ain't reached back. They ain't hit me back, rather. I went to one place to go get a smoothie, but something had happened with their power or something that day, so they was closed.
Word.
And I'm like, man, let me go to Wawa and get a joint then. So I went to Wawa, and in the video I got I'm sitting at like something like a table like this, and I got the smoothie right here, the bagel right here, but you can see the Wawa on the cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had put it on my Instagram, and somebody had tagged Wawa in the comments like, man, Wawa need to holler at you, man. That's crazy, you know.
Yeah, I think I seen that post. Okay.
And just so happened they had DM'd me.
Oh.
Yeah, they reached out to me first. They DM'd me.
Yeah,
and was
man.
like, hey, we want to send you something with your address and stuff like that. Which I still haven't got it yet. I don't know, the whole whatever, but I guess it's coming. But they said they wanted to send me something. And then they reached back out to me and was like, we had our people listen to the song, we like the song. And we'll, with the COVID stuff right now, things are kind of slow.
Yeah.
As far as being able to create business or, with others. But they said, but if things were to get smoother, then we'll probably reach back out to you. Which is very good to me. It's better, it's good enough for me right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, dude, that's dope.
I was just sitting here thinking to myself too. As soon as he said, "Wow," I was like, "Bro, I can see JB on the Hoagie Fest song, releasing."
I'm
like,
really down with that.
yeah,
Like,
man.
I'm trying to get my own combo, Catchinlight combo.
Yeah,
A bagel and a smoothie for like $4.99 or some shit. I think that'd be hard.
I would support that, bro. It'd just be a picture of you with the bagel and smoothie eating it, and couple TV commercials.
Like,
Exactly,
come on,
yeah.
like, why not?
National exposure.
What's the worst that What's the worst that can happen with Wawa? Like, people, nothing.
Nothing. Everybody love Wawa.
Yeah, people can go to Wawa regardless.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's big.
I done seen people get shot at Wawa,
And still go right back in
and
there.
people go right back the next day. It never stops.
And that's crazy. I
Waffle
can't
House
believe that
too.
just happened. Yo, thank you for bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? So my wife told me to mention it on the show, and I forgot until you just brought it up. So JB got a song about Waffle House. And so my wife said that's her favorite song, bro. She loved it. First off, she said she loved any song about breakfast food. So the go-go joint, like it's 1 in the morning, Pancake House. Is she from the DMV?
Oh, that's what I see. Yeah.
So right. So she loved that joint anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's what she grew up with. But then I'm playing music. I'm playing JB's music for her. I said, as I always talk about, I said, what's gonna happen on the podcast? I said, well, this the next guest, just so you can hear what they working with. And I played like 4-5 tracks. You know what I'm saying? 6-7 tracks, 8-9 tracks. I was playing tracks for like 3 hours, right? Like that's all I was doing last night. So I call it research, but I was just like, I just want somebody else to hear what I think is interesting. And then she look at me and she go, play that last one more time. I said, Waffle House doing? She said, you know I love Waffle House. You know I love it. Go ahead and play the Waffle House one more time. She had me play the Waffle House 3 times in a row. She fell asleep listening to that joint.
Oh, wow.
Yo, it's a fire track, though, because it remind me of Waffle House, bro.
Like right there, you say you live where you live at. So you passed Waffle House.
Right down the street.
Yeah, so, and I want to say, this was before I was rapping. This was before I started rapping. We used to go to Waffle House every day. Like, we ended the night at Waffle House. We posting up outside Waffle House. Like, we was really there every day. So, I didn't make this song on no, man, let me make a song about Waffle House, because I know people go to Waffle House there and listen to it. It won't like that. Yeah. It was more like really like a real life. You know, we really was at Waffle House every day posting up, you know what I mean, to the point where we can go in there, didn't pay for nothing.
Oh,
like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like that. Like that one crew that worked there had worked there for like 2 years.
Oh, so they knew y'all.
So they knew us.
Yeah.
So we was in there every day, every night. If, you know, once, you know what I mean? Oh, y'all trying to pull up? Shit, meet us at Waffle House. You know, stuff like that. Or if everybody was linking up to ride somewhere,
yeah,
we can go park our cars at Waffle House. Like, we was really there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day. And I just had went to Waffle House one morning, and I'm like, man, we done been here so much and did so much. Like, why not make a song about it? To speak on the experiences of me being at Waffle House on top of just shining light on Waffle House. You know what I'm saying?
That's the spot. For those of you up north who can't experience a Waffle House, blessing, I'm sorry. For our Irish and Russian listeners, I'm sorry, man. Waffle House in the South, that's the answer. That's the breakfast answer. Denny's, whack.
I was about to say.
So IHOP, whack. Is Waffle House.
Starbucks.
Huddle House, okay. Huddle House is the second. Starbucks, whack. All right. So I gotta tell y'all, man, like, real talk though, like IHOP, that's where you go when you like your food out in the season.
Yo.
What you think is over season?
I know. I didn't think it was overseas. I think it's seasoned appropriately.
All right, you go ahead, try to get you a IHOP sponsorship. They're gonna be mad at me.
I don't want one. I'm just saying.
And then, you know what I'm saying, Denny's cool, bro, but like I went to Denny's in Hopewell one time and somebody bled in my ears, bro, because like, you know, so we talking about, you know, everybody from the bird know what's up with Hopewell, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the joint in the Hopewell, Denny's. It's a Hopewell dude in there because it's Hopewell. It make perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? He just sitting there trying to chill with his girl. Somebody see him. Obviously, they had previous beef. Man, yeah, yo, it's Petersburg. And then threw a chair at him. You know what I'm saying? They got the brawling in the joint. You know what I'm saying? 4-5 guys getting it in.
Sound like a Denny's store.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? For no reason, bro. It's like 2 a.m. I just got off my job working at the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling there with movie theater folk. And then ain't none of them from around here. They all from like Waverly or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't used to stuff like this going down at a public space. You know, they Colonial Heights folk. You know what I'm saying? So they rocking. And I'm still eating this. I'm not like, yeah, chilling. You know what I'm saying? I got my ears in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, somebody bumped the table. Somebody pushed my man grills up into his guns, bled, blam, and it hit right in my milkshake because I was like, yo, this strawberry milkshake, I can't tell with the blood, I can't drink around it or nothing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go. I ain't even think about going when the fight started, but it was when they bled in my food, I was like, I'm going to go ahead.
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
Check, please.
Yeah, oh no, I didn't pay the check. What I did do is tip my server a substantial amount because I told her, I said, hey, listen, they bled in my food, I'm not paying for it, but I'm going to tip you because you got to make a living. It's not the service fault.
It's not her fault.
It's not the service fault. It's Denny's fault. It's not the service fault. So I gave the server a $40 tip when my meal was only going to cost like $10. So I mean, I ended up paying more money, but it didn't go to Denny's. It went to the server. You know what I'm saying? That's what mattered to me. It's like, I like to pay the artist more than I like to pay the streamer. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, JB was like, yo, you can find my music on streaming services. And I was just like, you can't just slide by with a tape real quick. I give you $5. Because it's something about handing somebody cash for a tape that I missed. I missed that old school. I miss Blockbuster. I'm old, bro. I'm old, bro. Netflix is cool, but it ain't Blockbuster. I can't go in the joint. Me and Serge talked about this the other day. Blockbuster was like Kings and Millionaires. It was like Disney World does. You go in there, it was just movies. You get to talk about movies. It's video games in there. Like, it's everything we wanted as kids, bro. It's as a cinephile, that's the answer. And then it went away, and then there's nothing like that. I can't get that. Record stores is gone. I can't get that for music no more. Like, streaming is weird.
There's a part of me that agrees, right? Because we're in a similar age range, right?
Close.
But there's also the part of me that's not very patient.
Dang, you got to get it today.
I mean, I would prefer it today. Tomorrow would be also nice.
I see. I cool waiting a week. If it's fire when I get it. Now if it's garbage, I'm mad you made me wait for it.
Right.
I'm not gonna wait 4 weeks for garbage. But speaking of waiting, 2 Mutual 3. So Real Ones came out this year. 2 Mutual 2, right? 2 Mutual 3. When is that dropping?
I'm going for, like I said, it's done. So I'm just waiting on the vocals to come back. The mixing and the mastering.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to come back. So I could open my email and it could be in there today.
So before 2020 over with.
Yeah, before 2020 over.
Something else positive to look forward to in 2020, everybody. Yeah. JB dropping more music. Because Real Ones was dope. I really like Real Ones. I really thought, like, I listened to the evolution of them. I don't know if anybody ever do this with artists. Where you go back and you'll listen to like their first album, their first tape, right? They unreleased, they independent, they underground stuff, and then you go back and listen to like the most recent material and compare the two, and just see the evolution and see where they at. And I like it because it's not that the sound is super different. It's just that it's cleaner.
Yeah, usually it's that, like, that's the thing. Like, their lyrical content may be a little more better, but the engineering and everything, mixing is way better.
Yo, and then what I don't like is when an artist sound like a whole nother artist, and it's just like, can you keep your sound? Because you should have had your own sound to begin with. If you don't have your own sound later, that means you never had a sound to begin with, and we was talking about riding waves.
Yeah.
You just riding waves, and I mean, that's okay for pop, but it's not okay for what I'm trying to do when I'm on my own time.
Yeah. That's important to me, man. You got like right now, 10 people, 10 guys walk in a room, 8 of them rap now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But out of the 8, 6 of them sound alike.
Yeah, that's so true around here, specifically.
Yeah, so
crazy.
So people always ask me, was such and such rapping now, such and such rapping now? How you feel about that? Do you feel like they're a threat to you? And I personally, I don't look at stuff like threats, because at the end of the day, you and me, we probably, walk 2 different lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how you deliver and what you talking about, I probably can't do it, or vice versa. So I never really be like, oh, you don't need to be rapping. Like, I never do that, because somebody could have did that to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So true. I don't never knock nobody. If you want to rap, go ahead. You want to get some stuff off your chest, you want to tell your story, go ahead. It would never interfere with what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep my content the same. Not to keep myself in a box though, but I bring my way of doing things to different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Maybe you might get 3 or 4 people that heard me and be like, man, let me make a song like JB song. You know what I'm saying? So that
Yo, I feel like I done heard a couple joints. I ain't snitching on nobody, but I have actually heard somebody.
Me too. Me too. But I look at it as more of that's a way of them showing me respect.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a positive way to do it.
As a youngster, or as a young girl, or even where we not old, but like the younger the age, when you hit like 16 to like 26, 27, you very, you trying to be masculine.
Right.
You're trying to show that you tough. You're trying to show that you a man. So you don't really know how to compliment nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I look at somebody, like if I came through with a pair of sneakers or I wore a certain shirt, pair of pants a certain way, or a pair of Crocs or something, and I see that somebody who wasn't doing that before, but next time I see them, they did it like how I did it, I don't look at it like, look, he trying to be like me. That's just a sign of respect.
Yeah.
You liked what I did, so you went and did it.
Yeah.
I don't disrespect nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I treat people how I want to be treated. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't disrespect nobody because I don't want nobody to disrespect me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? I know how things can go if I feel like I'm disrespected.
Right.
So I feel like people are the same way. So I ain't gonna carry you. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I respect you for who you are. Just be who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely a...
No matter what your life like, just be who you are, and I'm gonna respect you.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the Colonial Heights anthem? Have you ever heard it?
I haven't.
Now, I don't have a copy of it. No disrespect to the artist. I think he needs to retune his rhyming schemes.
So he was rapping.
Yeah, and then you ever heard the rhyming schemes? It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, A. Like it take so long to get to the rhyme. You like, oh, I'm 2 minutes into the song before something rhymed, and I can't tell if I'm forcing that or that was intentional. So he was very unseasoned, very, very rough around the edges. Is the most polite way to say that I did not cop the tape. I say that.
The only rapper I've seen pull that off is like Kid Cudi.
Oh yeah, where
It don't rhyme for the majority of it, then he bring it back around.
it's like he giving a speech.
Yeah.
Like you like, this is the longest intro I've ever heard, and you realize it was a verse.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi can do it. This fella could not. I don't even want to advertise
Yeah,
for
it's
him.
okay. We don't need to do that. Let him get better.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Like, he makes songs for kids or whatever they want. They say, oh man, make a song about me. He'll do it with that same type of rhyme scheme where he don't rhyme for the first two verses. But it's what's up though. So I was like, when I first heard Colonial Heights anthem, the first thing I thought about was, that's somebody that knows JB music and really wanted to do it and couldn't figure it out exactly.
I haven't heard it yet, but shit, that's an area where if it's done right, man, you could take, it's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
So it's if he, like you said, it may just need to be tightened up. If he could tighten it up and get it right, man, shit, he can really do it. So Colonial Heights, man, just if you listening or if you happen to see it, whoever you are, man, Herb gave you the recipe, man. Just tighten it up.
Fine tune. Please fine tune.
And you in an area where you can really take off.
Settle for an AAB maybe. That would be nice.
The simpler the better.
Yeah.
When stuff like that,
Today, simple is the way to go.
Yeah.
Because people's attention span short.
Exactly.
Yeah, crazy short. I swear people, Mooch Dog, when he was on the show, said it's a microwave generation. I beg to differ. There's got to be something quicker than microwaves. Whatever that is.
TikTok?
That's it.
Vine, whatever it was, Vine, 6 seconds.
Yeah, because Vine was, TikToks are longer than Vines, but at the same time, if there was a way they could figure out a 2-minute format, like a GIF format for everything, they would just do that. Because GIFs are even more popular than TikToks, honestly. TikTok gives you more information, but a GIF, you can figure everything out you need to know in like 2 seconds, right? And that's just meme culture in general. I subscribe to meme culture, but it's a bit much, man. Sometimes, like sometimes I don't even get it. I'll be like, yo, maybe like a crab with a cowboy hat, and it says, the crab say howdy, and I'd be like, so somebody literally did this joint and they was laughing out loud for real,
right?
Because I saw it and I was like, okay, am I supposed to chuckle? I ain't get it. And I mean, that probably show my age more than anything.
There's a lot of stuff out there like that.
Yeah.
And I pretty much try to find the humor in damn near everything.
Try to is the key. Try to. I
Some
be
stuff you just can't.
analyzing.
Yeah.
It's not for us.
This one is corny.
Yeah, that's true too.
But yo, like,
corny.
and it's something I'm realizing now as I get older. Like, it's just some shit that's just not for me.
No,
That's true too.
And trying to force it just gonna make me frustrated.
That's why a lot of stuff just I let go over my head.
Yeah,
I don't worry about it.
yeah.
Somebody like it.
That's it. That's it.
If you could erase any track from your history specifically, what would it be? We talked about this off camera. Is every once in a while you as an artist you might make a song you regret making and you put it out and you're like, I didn't need the world to know that I was gonna do that. Do you have one? You got one you pull away?
I made a song I made Them with an Anthem. That was my first song I made.
Right.
But in that same session, in my first ever studio session, I made a song called 10.
10. I ain't saying he heard it.
Nobody knew about it because
Yeah.
I tried to everywhere I could find it. I tried to get rid of it, but it was like I got 10 bad bitches. They found out about each other. Now they 10 mad bitches.
Oh,
But at that moment in time, it really was like that.
Yeah.
And they heard it, and then next thing I know, I went from 10 to 0.
Oh.
Yeah, so
been keeping
I'm
it
like,
real go
damn.
on.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that was dumb. So I learned my
That's
lesson.
snitching on
I
yourself.
learned my lesson early. I learned my lesson early with music. Where you see how now a lot of rappers be admitting to murders and
yeah.
and shit on
Yeah.
songs.
Sorry, Melly. Like,
Like, yo.
Bobby Schmurder. Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yo, like, yeah, we want real music. We want it raw, but, like, don't be dumb.
Yeah, TK locked up forever now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
That's a prime example. The song was crazy. The song had,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, this hard.
And they caught 50 years of charges off of it.
But, yeah.
Like,
So sometimes you can really, keeping it real can go wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
Is there an artist, independent, mainstream, any genre that you were just like, if you got to work with them, you stop recording, you could retire happy?
To stop,
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
no.
saying that. I don't know.
I don't know, but, like, I like, for me personally, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like female artists, man.
Sure.
You know what I'm
yes. Yeah. Talk about that. That's in my zone.
Like, nah, I like Ashanti, man.
Oh, okay.
I love
Okay.
Ashanti, man. And I done reached out. I'm trying to do a song. Like,
That'd be dope.
a lot of local artists now, they stepping it up. They doing songs with, major artists, and I ain't gonna say major, but artists that I signed,
Right.
Yeah.
followings and which I respect, I salute it. But me, I want to do a song with Ashanti.
Okay.
If I'm gonna shoot a video, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go out, yeah.
That's smart.
You're going to shoot for the moon,
Yeah.
bro.
That's for you.
Yeah.
For the moon, bro.
Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why
So
not?
this one ain't even for the fans. It's for me
Me.
only.
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
need
That's
this.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I respect a lot of artists,
Yeah.
but I don't care to. You don't got to come. I don't care if we never do no music, bro.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I like Ashanti, man.
Yeah.
I want to do a song with Ashanti. You know what I'm saying?
What you call it? I feel like would sound good with your type of vibe, Meg Thee Stallion.
Facts.
He got a Megan Thee Stallion freestyle.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did the Savage jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her music too, though.
Yeah.
And then of course, I like her too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, who wouldn't?
Shit, I mean,
So if it was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
If I'm gonna do a music video, or I'm gonna,
Okay.
I would rather do it with female artists.
Okay.
That's hot and
Man, if you had it's a wild question.
No, go ahead.
we
I'm
go.
glad you branching out, brother.
Here we go. No, it's not like where it's just if you had to do a cipher, right? But you could pick who you wanted in your cipher. Who would you
That's
pick?
a very Alice question. You tricked me.
No, but that's dope though.
That is a dope question, but it's still an Alice question.
shit. Like I said, I probably would put Megan in it.
Okay.
Then I like
Say so let's say 4 people, including yourself.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so now 2 more.
Here you
Camera.
go.
Okay. Dipset flow.
Yeah,
Got
that's
you.
like the flyest cipher ever already.
Yeah, and then I probably like get like Juvenile or somebody.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shoot.
that'd be fun. Cause you know what? You wouldn't have to change the beat for nobody.
No, you wouldn't. That's a high energy cipher, bro. I
Yeah.
like that.
And that's where I get, like I said, with the East Coast and the South, those like Juve, Cameron, those like two of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
I was heavy. We was Dipset heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we rocking the pink polo shirts, hats.
Yep.
Like, we was heavy. We was heavy on that 8th grade.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, yeah, that was.
we was heavy. Dipset heavy, man.
I had to, it was all Dipset and Allen Iverson, and y'all know I can't rock with Allen
Oh,
Iverson,
no.
so it was all
Hey
Dipset.
man, we got to chill out with the Allen Iverson.
Bro, he gonna try to fight me again, and that's okay. He banned
no.
me from the mall. I didn't ban him from nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, all right.
I didn't ban him from the podcast. You come on, AI. You won't come talk about why you banned me from the mall. We can talk about it, bro.
You was 10 years old, bro.
At,
I know, but you got to let it go at some point. At some point.
sorry, he gonna be a millionaire again one day when he's 55, I think.
All right. You got a question for him?
I got several, man,
Go
but the
ahead.
podcast ain't but so long.
We got time. Go
All
ahead.
right. So, all right. I was doing some hard thinking, right? Now, if you could remove the influence of one artist from all of hip hop, who would it be? Who do you think had the worst impact on hip hop? Because like I said, we always talk about the best. We talk about who influenced people the most, but his origin story ain't like that. As he heard somebody whack, and he wanted them erased from memory, right? So who you eliminate? If you could take one person out of the equation, who you think did the least?
Soulja
hip-hop?
Boy.
Stop playing with me, bruh.
Hey, look, I won't say maybe Soulja Boy due to the actual flow, but Soulja Boy is major, man. He a major influence. People don't give him the respect.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like this probably wouldn't even be going on, honestly, without Soulja Boy. I don't
respect
think.
Soulja Boy's hustle.
Yeah.
On this
No,
show.
his business acumen, yes, 100%.
Business acumen, yes.
But his musical content, I don't want it.
lacklustered.
I don't want it.
Yeah, he definitely. Shit, he might have been the one that made me say I could do this shit.
Probably.
He probably was. Yeah,
I
it's time
think
to come
so.
back, right?
I think so. But like I said, just as far as YouTube,
Yeah.
streaming,
Oh, yeah. No.
all of that type of shit, I salute him and give him
Yeah.
his highest credit. He
Yeah.
deserves his flowers.
He was at the forefront of all of that.
Yeah,
for sure.
he's the reason for this shit.
Yes.
I give him that. But far as musically, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, the sound didn't hit. Like the sound didn't stick around either.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not
It was
still
very
here.
of the moment. Very of the moment.
And that's why he really don't get respect.
Right.
Because the music gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could go the rest of your life without listening to Soulja Boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And shit wouldn't be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as the behind the scenes,
Oh,
and
yeah,
business
yeah, for
wise
sure.
and shit like that,
For sure.
man, had people, you had to go goddamn buy ringtones.
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm
Had to.
saying?
No, he definitely
Had
changed
to,
it.
bro. Like you,
FaceTime is more or less because of him.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's I give him his flowers on that in that aspect.
like I feel like he the reason I got music pumping on my phone now in general. Like that's the reason we got Google streaming, because like somebody decided he made it cool to have music on your phone. Like I definitely remember before Soulja Boy, no one ever cared what their ringtone was like. Like it was just whatever came defaulted, and then after that, people was paying dumb money to have their favorite song as the callback, the ringtone, and you had to have it on extra loud, volume super high. People don't even have a volume on their phone no more.
This is vibrate.
Yeah, everybody got their joint silent. Don't nobody want to hit them get attention now. But back then, boy, you couldn't wait for somebody to hear you got a phone call. You'd be like, yo, hey, call me in 10 minutes. Somebody go talk to this shorty real quick. I want her to hear my ringtone. Let her know what I'm popping with.
But the reason nobody want to hear it now because they don't want to get caught cheating. That's horrible. We live in a horrible society.
I don't subscribe to that.
I understand, but I'm just
I
telling
don't
you.
subscribe to that. I feel like I turn it off because half the time I'm not supposed to have my phone on me, and I don't want people to know I got my phone on me.
Also
I feel like
true.
it interrupts the conversation.
Sure.
I got it on silent right now, just in case somebody decided it's an emergency, and then emergencies don't even be emergencies. They be like, "Oh my God, when's the last time you been to PetSmart? Have you seen a cute little gecko in there?" I'm like, "That's not an emergency. Why would you contact me? Like I could be at work, bro. You tripping?" So, All right. Now that we know whose influence you would erase musically, right? Who do you think had the biggest impact on music? Well, not music as a whole. We'll just say hip hop. We'll narrow it down some, because that's a wild answer to have. All right, just on hip hop alone, who had the biggest influence on hip hop from start to finish? Like, well, not finish, but start to current.
Well, that's just I go more or like regionally, like up north. You know, of course, Jay-Z. It seems like everybody does everything up there to like impress him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like if an artist up there did something and Jay-Z reach out to you, then you feel like you at your highest peak because Jay-Z reached out. But as far as in the South, putting artists on and discovering artists, I say Gucci.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause he put, you know, the now today the big artists today, yo, Thug, Migos, even Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I had never really heard French Montana for real till I heard him on a Gucci song. You know what I'm saying? He put a lot of artists on that's now the big name artists that influence people.
True.
Yeah.
And he don't get his credit for that.
Who's that person out west?
Now?
Yeah.
So now,
Nipsey's gone.
Yeah, Nipsey's gone, but
And Snoop's not really that dude for real, for real.
no, and you're not gonna like it. To YG.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
YG is the artist, like YG is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still might be Dre though, because he put Anderson .Paak on. Anderson .Paak is out of here.
Oh. So I made this weird conspiracy theory at one point. I know this ain't really a conspiracy theory podcast, but all right. So there's a whole joint where you can separate all of known hip hop in the three factions.
Oh, I know this one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Jay-Z. It was Jay-Z, Dre, and who did I say was the third one?
I can't remember.
Was it Birdman? It was
regional.
Yeah, it was East, West, South for sure. But and then it was
I don't
like
know who the South one was.
Every single person.
It wasn't Birdman though.
No, it wasn't. I can't remember.
I
might have just hit him with the Prince. I'm not sure.
It might have been Jay Prince.
Yeah, but we discussed that like every artist is somehow connected between them, and if you notice like the way they interact with one another, it's almost like you can't fully embrace a whole nother side. Like you're not gonna see somebody from New York getting signed on a West Coast artist. It's not gonna happen, and we don't know what that is, right? And even if it's somebody out of Atlanta or whatever, like you'll see whether or not they go east or south. Like it's never.
Yeah, they never go west.
Yeah,
Snoop's the only one that went south.
Yeah, and that's because he had to for protection.
Yeah, he had to get out of the west.
Master P pulled him down
Yeah.
and said, "Bro, I got your back. We ain't scared of shit out here. He'll clown us." Because as much as people talked about the East and the West Coast when they was having that whole little feud in hip hop, people forgot the South was doing its own thing. Outkast, shout out to Outkast for making the speech publicly to let them know when they got booed, like they not everybody's favorite rap duo now, but they got booed because they were from the South and they want an East Coast or West Coast, and then artists like Scarface had to be like, "Hey, thank you for representing us." like
Right.
People forgot we was down here chilling.
Right.
And then like the Midwest, I feel like the Midwest ain't even getting no appreciation for real till later, like until like Nelly, because honestly, there was rappers from Chicago way before that,
Yeah, Common for sure.
and like nobody, and they just
What's
lumped
the-
them in with New York.
Yeah, 'cause they just were basically East Coast.
Nelly was the biggest artist from the Midwest.
Yeah, and to be declared as Midwest,
Yeah.
he had to
declared
rap
Mid-
about
Midwest.
St. Louis.
Yeah. Because like Eminem was around too, but he was a Dre artist.
Exactly, he went with the West Coast because the Midwest didn't have its own, and it still don't. I still don't think the Midwest
don't
really
have
have its
a
own
home.
thing. Yeah, even Chief Keef, if you look, Chief Keef gets lumped in. He gets lumped in oddly too.
No, like Big Sean is very much Detroit, which is very much Midwest.
But who's he put with? Kanye.
Kanye, but
And where's Kanye?
With Kanye?
Midwest.
Yeah,
He's from Midwest too, right? But where's he put in with? East Coast.
these are ways of Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Yeah.
Yep.
Midwest doesn't have their own. Kanye tries to do it, but he's always going to be associated with Jay-Z. So Midwest is East Coast.
Good point.
I guess. Or the West Coast. Like, you got to separate it.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
That's why I came up with the crazy conspiracy theory, man. Sorry, Midwest.
Canada gets lumped in with East Coast too, because this is its own separate thing.
Depending on what part of Canada you from, but you right.
Whoa.
Because, that's because Drake ended up being lumped in with the South.
Yeah.
Right.
He was big, and he was big enough, and he became big enough as to where he could put his home on.
Yeah.
A lot of artists don't become big enough where they have to stay connected to whoever put them on.
Yeah.
But Drake became big enough where he could put his own on. So, like I said, that was big for Canada.
Yeah, for sure.
He was connected to Jay Prince for a long time.
He was. Still is.
Shout out to Canada, man. They be streaming the Pale Croc crazy up there.
Nice.
Yo, we love Canada on this show. That's what I'm talking about. See, I knew that song was gonna be
Croc,
a hit.
it's the one.
Bro.
That song right there has been getting me through there a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. It was like Croc Day or some shit on the other day.
Is that a real thing?
Yo.
Yeah, it was like Croc Day on, like, of course, if you got Facebook is more a home thing.
Yeah.
But your other social media sites, they're everywhere. So on the other sites, your Twitters, your Instagrams and stuff like that, it was Croc Day. I'm like, man, let me drop my joint again on Twitter.
Yeah, for sure.
And that shit just went crazy. Like, wow. I did it without putting the link because I wanted people to be like, man, who the hell is this? What's this?
Yeah.
Then I dropped the link, and then, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed, like, I got like 400 streams like that same day.
Nice.
Hold on now. Hold on. That's a business strategy I never considered before. So you say you drop it without the link first, see if people really biting, and then you drop the link.
Yeah, I mean, I just did it that time, but it seemed to work though.
But it was also on the holiday of the song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
It was themed.
That's I was thinking about what a smart business decision that is. I was trying to get some pointers at this point, brother.
Sure.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Sometimes it don't.
Yeah.
I done did it, before and it didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It just hit that Croc
Yeah,
thing,
it was
man.
Croc Day.
You know what I'm saying? That thing was right
But
there.
like I said,
right there.
I like what I like about the Twitter thing is a lot of time they had like threads or treads or whatever the word is. Threads.
Threads,
right?
yeah.
So somebody might be like, if I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna wear Crocs. That'd be the tweet.
Yeah,
Then it's 1,000 other tweets like making a
reply, what have you?
replying to that.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, let me look at that. Let me drop my song in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look, it's getting retweets, it's retweeting, like. People want to, who is this? Where is it? Where can I find? Stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I dropped the straight link in there then.
Yeah. Put a little buzz for it. Yeah.
So
Smart. That's smart.
I just, when you got 2020, man, 2020, if it didn't give me anything, it gave me more time.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah.
So I had more time to learn and to put a lot of things in motion.
Get your mind right.
You at work 9-10 hours a day. You get off, you don't want to do nothing.
Right.
So I've been off for a little while, so it really gave me a little time to be able to be more internet savvy.
Yeah.
Now we talked about the fact that people can find you streaming and people that your social media, but go ahead and plug your social media for us. Let everybody know where they can find you, please.
Instagram 3 _thou THOU. That was my first rap name.
Yeah.
That was my first rap name. So and I made an Instagram then. So I just kept the name.
Yeah.
So if you know me from the past, you know what I'm saying, you know what it is. You understand why that's my name or whatever.
Yeah.
And Twitter JB _Catchinlight, my rap name. I'm not that heavy on there as to where I'm just having general conversation. I'm just strictly really using that for the music thing.
Catchinlight, one word, by the way.
Yeah, Catchinlight, one word.
One word.
One word. Yeah.
Don't make that mistake. You get something. You get a whole nother. It's a
dangerous game.
Yo, yeah, I made that mistake on Google, right? I was like, let me hop on Google Play, and I just wanted to put some JB Jones in my library.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I said I want to vibe with this. I don't have to keep searching because the first joint I got I didn't put a space. I put a space between Catchinlight, and it's like a weird, like it's like three white females and three white guys.
Or some shit.
Yeah, it's like bluegrass, but it's straight from Scotland Island or something.
Yeah.
It's super weird. And I was like, what is it? It happened on SoundCloud too, and I was like, ugh.
It definitely means something somewhere else too.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I just went ahead and got all the paperwork done.
Yeah,
You know
smart.
what I'm saying, before anybody could use it.
Smart.
But YouTube, 3000 VA, that's my YouTube. I got like 3 videos that I haven't put out yet too. I'll put them out, I don't know, one day. I'm in the process of getting the pair of Crocs jump done.
Okay.
I feel like that one, I really wanted to put a little more thought process into it. Versus just doing your basic videos for that.
Sure.
So that's why I haven't put that one out yet. I did one, but it's not.
I seen the short version. Yeah,
it's not up to par as to what I really would want.
Right.
Like I want Crocs to be like, damn, let's use this guy for a commercial. Like that's what I want. So that's why I haven't put that one out yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's the one I'm really gonna put thought process behind the video and stuff like that. But yeah, those 3 things you can reach out to me on. And if you got Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, JB Catchinlight, like I said, it's JB, that's one word, of course, my name, JB Catchinlight, CATCHINLIGHT. So no G on the end of catching.
Right. Yeah, make sure you
Catchinlight, one word, type it in, search it. I probably got like 100 songs on there, I'm thinking.
Yeah, something like
about
that.
Right, yeah.
So I'm sure, you'll like at least one.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good
You'll like
percentage.
at least one out of 100. Hey,
Give them a try.
yeah, hey, that's how I feel. Like 100 people might like 100 different songs.
Yeah.
I really don't know if I really haven't had that one particular one for rather than with an anthem.
Yeah.
And like I said, pair of Crocs is count on there.
Yeah.
But other than those 2, I don't really have it where people are saying that if you be like, man, well, what's a song you'll listen to? What's a JB song I can listen to right now that you like? 10 people might say 10 different songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good.
Yeah, it's good though.
It's not great.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Got to start though.
Yeah.
Got to
So
start.
check me out. Hit me up.
I say that's. I mean, you ain't set to be a one-hit wonder though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody can find something they enjoy within your music.
Yeah.
I mean, you make a little something for everybody.
Yeah. I try to touch all bases because I did a lot of things out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of things. I was the first person, like really, the first dude in my family to go to college.
That's all right.
You know what I'm saying? All my cousins, you know what I'm saying, they in jail, robbing, shooting, and got killed, stuff like that. And I just said, man, my cousins were my biggest influences.
Right.
But they never really set me down like, don't do this, don't do that. I just learned from looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I learned from them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the ones that still alive, they should know, you know what I mean? I learned from y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all taught me what not to do.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So and then just move smarter. They taught me how to move smarter.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sloppy moves was made, which leads to a lot of things happening to you. So
Yeah.
I learned from those guys.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm able to touch so many bases with my music, because I sing a lot, I did a lot, I move smart. A lot of shit that I done in my life and a lot of things that I done, we ain't even going to that. We not even recording none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you was there, you was there. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you to hope to look at me to say, man, he ain't no gangster. He ain't never did.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get the thing. That's cool. I'm not. You don't think I'm a gangster? That's fine.
Right.
That shit don't bother me
Ain't
at
got
all,
nothing
man.
to prove, bro.
I have nothing to prove, man.
Right.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
I just want my family to live nice.
Exactly.
I want-
That's all it's about.
I want to pay my mama house off.
Right.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying? I want to move my girl to that big crib with the fence.
Yeah.
She said, I want a big house, big backyard for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that for her.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
It's real. I think that's what everybody, if you really broke everything down, that's what everybody want.
Yeah, everybody
That's it for
want
me,
to buy
man.
something for their mama.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make it happy. Move on.
I ain't trying to show you. I ain't trying to show nobody I'm the toughest guy around. Because I know guys that was the toughest guys I ever met, and they dead now.
Yeah, catch up with you eventually.
Yeah, they passed.
Yeah.
So,
but go ahead and send this one home, Herb.
Oh yeah. So before we do our outro, we have your permission to play a JB Catchinlight track for the outro.
Absolutely.
Ain't that something we can play? Ain't that something? All right. That's what I appreciate. I'm gonna get Aaron Mack to go ahead and put "Ain't That Something" here as the outro. But thank you, everybody. This has been the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb. My name is Herbsurdity Podcast. Going on to my left,
just Alex.
And this has been JB Catchinlight. Good willing and God bless.
Girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Stupid crazy sweaters on, they all made by Cooch. Cause girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Now ain't that something? Ain't that something? 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 She used to text my phone every day of the week. I tell her meet up with me, she leave me on scene. Now I got your homegirl all on my team, so you can beat it, little bit. Go ahead, Billie Jean. Conversations no longer free over here. You gotta pay for this. Heard me loud and clear. I am not the same nigga that I was last year. You can kiss my ass. Do you hear me, my dear? Now ain't that something? He acting all bougie, eating bagels now and drinking on smoothie. At the sweet with floozy, skinny dipping jacuzzi. Lost my life up, now I'm out here taking cruises. I made the best choices to win, I ain't losing. Energy won't the same, I had to keep it moving. I'm too fat for a hoe to look this way, especially if she is on that play. Girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Stupid crazy sweaters on, they all made by Cooch. Cause girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Now ain't that something? Ain't that something? 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 I tried to get at her back in high school. She won't give me no play, thought she was too cool. Seen her rip the other day, she was like, what's up with you? Not a god thing, little bitch, you need to move. She used to have the juice, now she ain't got the juice. Now you want me to haircut? What's wrong with you? I'm on the better things, I'm living better mind. I'm trying to go cross seas on a private plane. I'm acting all bougie. You thought, had to teach myself that couldn't be taught. Plenty battles I fought, plenty battles I won. Even lost a couple on, but that really ain't none. Money was on my mind, so I had to get it. Had to get bougie and stiff on these threw on a stupid Coogee instead of the Gucci. But cameraman with me, cause my life like a movie. Girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Stupid crazy sweaters on, they all made by Cooch. Cause girl, I'm bougie, eating bagels and drinking smoothies. Now ain't that something? Ain't that something? 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 Ain't that something?
See you smiling, it's all